Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I am decluttering my entire makeup collection. So I thought that I would document it and share it. So if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I post a video. I'll pop my socials down here. And let's get it. Okay guys, so this is what my makeup setup looks like right now. It's like an absolute mess. So back up for a second. I just have a lot of stuff. I have so many products and things that I just don't use anymore, and I really want to condense it and be able to utilize the space better. I also try to film my videos in here, and I never have like a pretty background or a nice setup, and it's mainly because this area just takes up so much space. So I thought that I would film myself cleaning, organizing, and kind of like fixing this area up and doing it on a budget. My goal is to not purchase anything to like switch up this area, but just kind of use what I have and organize it better to make it look prettier. So here's like just a back shot. I literally look like crap, so I'm probably not gonna show myself in most of this, but this is what it looks like from far. But I just have a ton of products that are messily put away. Over here, my desk, which is an absolute mess as well. This drawer that I need to clean out. I also have another drawer right here that I have to clean. I have hair products and a bunch of crap in this bin down here. And then over here, I have this area, and it usually stays pretty clean because I literally don't even touch these products anymore. So my goal is probably to get rid of most of what's in here so I can get rid of this piece and maybe utilize it for something else. So yeah, this is the before of my makeup, hair / filming area. So the first thing I'm gonna start with is this drawer. As you can see, it's an absolute mess. I just end up throwing everything when I'm done, especially when I'm in a rush, in this drawer. So I really want to get this absolutely perfect. I have no idea yet how I'm gonna like organize everything. I might switch it up a little bit, but I have a couple bins. I just have this bin and then these clear bins that I got a while ago because I've been meaning to do this for a while. And my goal is to be able to use all those three in this drawer and just have it completely cleaned out. So I'm so ready to get this started. Cleaned out this drawer. I mean, I put everything over here, but I just cleaned it out and I popped in these containers. I got these at Target. They're really nice and sleek. I actually really want to pick up a third one because the third one would fit perfectly there. So maybe I'll do that. I'll pick up a third one to go right here. But before I start placing anything here, I kind of want to go through this little stand here and just see what I can get rid of that I don't use. And I also would like to go through this container right here and then kind of decide where to place things, because I feel like the most amount of product I'm going to get rid of are from here and especially over here. So I'm going to start with that, get rid of all that, and then kind of decide where I should place things. I cleaned this out mainly. This drawer I left pretty much alone because I got rid of a good amount, but this is like what I really wanted to keep because this was the KKW. This was her first like nude like matte lip set, and I just think they're so pretty. I don't use them a lot, to be honest, but I just love them. I think they're so beautiful, so I'd like to keep them. So my camera died and I ended up cleaning a little bit more and just like getting rid of some more extra products. But before I got rid of my palettes, I kind of wanted to just show you guys what I decided to get rid of. So this is my keep pile of most of my palettes. Most of my palettes are thrown in there, but this is my get rid of palette, and I kind of just want to show you guys which ones I'm getting rid of and kind of why. So I have my Shade and Light palette. I've literally probably had this since, I'm not even kidding, I was a freshman in high school like 7 years ago, and it's just kind of destroyed, and I really don't use it as much anymore, if I do ever. And I have a ton of like single bronzers, and I really use this mainly for bronzer in this yellow shade, which is almost gone. It was these two that I used a lot, and the rest I didn't use. So this, I'm finally saying goodbye to the OG Shade and Light palette. I also decided to get rid of the ColourPop Soul palette. It looks like this. I just decided to get rid of this one because, I mean, the colors are beautiful, but I have so many like this and they're not my favorites. Like, I don't know. I wanted to get rid of more palettes, and these ones I could just justify getting rid of. They're $12 a piece, and I didn't use them that much, but I don't feel as bad because I know they were only $12. They're beautiful, don't get me wrong, and for the money that you pay, they're worth it, but I would definitely much rather get rid of one of these versus a newer palette that costed me more money that I actually use. So I'm tossing this one. I'm also tossing the Mara palette by ColourPop. I think these were the same collection and same reason. They're, if I can get it open. Same reason. They're like really pretty colors, but like, I don't know. I honestly don't know why I bought this. I really don't like any of these. So this one was definitely easy to toss. I'm getting rid of my Naked Urban Decay Basic. This is what it looks like. I feel like everybody's seen this one too. The shades are just not the same. This is old, dried out, and I should have gotten rid of it a long time ago, so that has to go. And then I'm getting rid of my Lorac Pro palettes just because I never reach for them, and those are also pretty old. I'm getting rid of, this is the Pro 1, and I believe this is the Pro 2. So I'm just gonna toss both of them. Back to what I was saying, I am gonna toss both these Morphe x Jaclyn Hill palettes. These are the Ring Alarm and Bling Boss. I feel really bad because I bought these only like a year ago. They weren't super expensive. I think it was like 30, if I remember correctly. I think I paid like under $40 for both of them. And to be honest, the quality of them just stank. The shadows literally don't blend, and I try to use them because I'm like, oh, I do like the color story in both of them, and I try, but they just don't blend well at all. And I have similar shades in other palettes, so these two are going, and that's it. I definitely want to try, I'm like talking and not showing anything. I definitely want to try to get rid of maybe a couple more because I don't need all of these. This one, this is the Kylie. I've actually had a couple Kylie palettes that I've already given away. This is the only one I have, and it's such a random one. It's the Blue Honey, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know the name of this, but anyways, if I can. Like, it's got an interesting color story, and that's kind of why I like it. Like, I definitely reach for the top row and that Blue Honey shade, but I don't reach for the other ones enough, but it's so pretty, and I do want to like try to use it. Okay, see, this is what I do. I talk myself into keeping it. This Sleek makeup palette, like back in the day, this is, I believe, highlighters. Back in the day, I used to reach, like, this was like the like highlighter palette, like Jaclyn Hill said. If I stand corrected, me who only watches YouTube videos, she said that this was like her top like drugstore highlighting palette of all time. Again, I don't reach for this so much, but the color payoff is really, really pretty, so I kind of want to see if I can get some use out of this again, because it is really pretty, and I like the packaging. Like, it holds up really well. And then like the Tarte palettes, I used to be obsessed with them, but I've kind of realized since that Tarte just doesn't have that great quality of eyeshadows, but they're really pretty. And I do like, when I see, like when they're in my eye view, I definitely do reach for them because they're easy to blend, I think. I just have the Tarte Toasted and the In Bloom. So yeah, I'm gonna keep all these. I have another palette that's coming in the mail too, and I also just bought 3 more, so I definitely could probably get rid of a couple more, but we'll start with this. It's a good start. Makeup and products that I didn't use and didn't need, so I just wanted to quickly show you guys how I have everything set up right now. So these are my palettes. I have this palette holder, but I literally had no room for it because I had so much crap. So this is literally every palette that I own, which is awesome that I can now fit them all in here. So I have all my like eyeshadow palettes. I have my big Morphe ones back here, and then just the smaller ones in these rows. And then under here, I just stuck the face palettes that I kept, like highlighter palettes. I think these are all, this is a highlight and blush palette, and I just have one single highlighter that I need to buy in a regular size so I can get rid of that big bulky palette. And then when you come to my desk, I really wanted to make it so that there just wasn't as much on my desk. I mean, can we focus? There we go. I definitely wanted to make it so I didn't have as much on my desk anymore. So in this little container, like stuff like this, I want to go back and reorganize a little bit more, but this is literally all of my lip products that aren't in every single bag that I own. That's definitely something else I have to do, is go through my bags and get all the lip glosses and lipsticks and stuff like that out. Here I just have some of my ColourPop stuff, and then like a Bite Beauty. I have all my MAC and Anastasia here. I have some Kylie and Anastasia liquid lips back here, and just some randoms. These are all my lip liners, and then I just have some Kylie and Kim in the back, and just my chapstick, and like more everyday my Too Faced Extreme. So those are literally all the lip products that I have now, which is so nice. I got rid of so much. Then I have this little bin here. This is another piece that I'd probably like to figure out a better spot for eventually. This just has all my lashes, a beauty blender, eyeliners, and lash glue in here. I don't have anywhere to put this. This is always like the last piece that throws me off when I'm cleaning out this area. Like, where am I gonna put all my like eye stuff? So I thought I'd just put it on here, because some of the stuff too, like I find that is like they come in weird and different shapes, so it's hard to put them in small drawers. So this is gonna work for now. I just have this extra small little container. And then in my drawer over here, I have every single one of the powders that I own, which is so nice. So I kind of tried to organize them. I definitely would like to go on the Container Store and see if I can find containers to fit in this drawer for these products, but right now I just have them like this, which is fine. I have my blushes here, highlighters, bronzers, and then I have like a mix towards the end, like face powder, eye powder, a huge bronzer back there. So these are all the powders that I own, all in one spot. I still kept all my brushes in the same thing. This is my next step, is to go through and throw out some of my brushes that are just old and gross and wash the rest. I didn't have time to get to that today, but I'll definitely film this. I think I'm gonna continue this, and like once I'm finally done, I'll show you guys everything again, but I just wanted to show you like the initial, how I got rid of stuff and reorganized. All my brushes, I keep all my smaller eye brushes and small face brushes in here, and then the bigger brushes in these two. And then in this drawer, again, this isn't perfect. I just kind of wanted to organize everything in a way that I could find everything and it'd still be easy to use. So in this container, I have all my foundations and then 2 just bigger concealers I couldn't fit. Here I have all my concealers. Here I have mascara and just brow gel and eyelash primer. Here I have like a mix of random stuff that just like don't have a category, or I have nothing else like them in the back. And then towards the front, I have my primers. And then underneath, I put just all of my hair stuff. I definitely want to go through this again and like maybe reorganize under here, but for now it works. I just kind of pulled like my bigger clips out, as you can see, because I reach for them very often and they're always like at the bottom and I have to ruffle through it. And then over here, I have just like trial size products that I haven't tried yet, but like I didn't want to get rid of, and I just don't have any more time to go through my stuff since I have to go to work. But I'm gonna keep this and stick it right here, so then like if I ever get bored or like want to try stuff, I have all my trial sizes in that little baggie, so I like how that worked. And then over here, I was able to get rid of that big lip holder, the acrylic container I had for my lip stuff, and I just kept what was on top, and then I just have 2 primers and that little pineapple thing. I definitely want to decorate this nicely. This is another piece that probably won't stay, but it's just clean and organized for now. So yeah, this is the after shot of all that work I put in.